I'm at Detroit Henry Ford. Detroit Henry Ford. You know who's coaching here. Coach Flowers, state champs. Okay, you know where I'm at. Henry Ford. 2016 state champ. I mean, you talking a lot, man. You're like, I want to catch a lot of gems. I do love to just start. I love to just start with just talking generally. I don't want to come up and say, all right, I'm interviewing you. Da, da, da. Yeah. I want to be able to have some conversation beforehand and just be able to have a thing like that. But so you were talking about BCAM, just
Yeah. So BCAM is basically the Boys Coaches Association of Michigan.
Okay.
That's the entity all the coaches in Michigan are a part of.
Okay.
They do all the awards as far as Coach of the Year,
you screw up too this way too.
Coach of the Year, Coach of the Year, Player of the Year, milestone awards like 200 wins, 100 wins, 300 wins, whatever the case you are as a coach, things like that. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm almost at 300 wins myself.
Okay.
So,
oh wow, congratulations.
Yeah, so I did get my two awards for 100 wins, 200 wins.
Okay.
Some years ago, man, almost at 300 wins.
Okay. Well, Coach was just saying that he had the pleasure of presenting at BCAM this past weekend, and he was just telling me about that off camera. So I was like, hold on, let's go ahead and put this on camera so we can put that on wax. I mean, not on wax, but on video. But yeah, so let's just go ahead and start. So well, we do got another one, guys. We got a legend here. we got a legend. Everybody knows him for many of things. People know him as the Trojan coach at Henry Ford, Detroit Henry Ford. And also people know him for a time at Redford, correct? Mm-hmm. And just as far as he's very well respected by his peers, by me, by lots of people who I know. And we have Kenneth. Is it Kenneth or Ken?
My full name is Kenneth.
Okay.
Everybody call me Ken.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have Coach Ken Flowers from Coach Ken Flowers, and he's at Detroit Henry Ford for the past
19 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, 19 years.
He was just telling me that. He was just telling me that off camera. I said, wow.
Yeah, you're 19. It's a blessing.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so Coach, thanks for joining us at Sweat Equity podcast. We're all about the grind, the work, and the passion behind the success. And can you tell us some of your accomplishments thus far, as in playing, and also of your 21 coaching career? 21 high school coaching career?
Head coach.
Yeah. Head coach. Yeah. Oh wow.
But 24 overall.
Oh wow.
Started as JV head coach, varsity assistant.
Oh wow.
Under Coach McDowell at
Redford. You never did like no AAU, no middle school ball. Did you just hop right into?
Yeah. Right.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Soon I got done playing my collegiate career, went back to Redford and started helping Coach McDowell out. Then me and him had a conversation. He wanted me to go back to school, get my certification. So, cause I did graduate from college, came out of Wayne State. I didn't play at Wayne State. I played 2 years at JUCO ball in California.
Okay.
I played my last 2 years at Concordia in Ann Arbor in the IA ball.
I heard of that.
Yep. So just working, going back to school, just playing ball, and Coach Mack was like, might as well go back to school and get your certification and really come help me coach and take over. Mm-hmm. And make a long story short, I did that, and I'm been coaching ever since, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So just tell us some of your accomplishments as far as in championships while you were playing and/or championships or whatever accomplishments that you have, that you have accumulated over these 24 plus years, and then you were playing, so like
Yeah.
40 plus. I mean 30. I mean 30. I mean because you look young, but I don't know how old you are. But
47.
oh wow, black don't crack. Black don't crack. That's for
40,
sure.
just turned 47 in September.
Oh yeah, okay. So
Yeah.
happy belated birthday,
Yeah,
but
appreciate it.
black definitely don't crack. But like, just explain to us some of your accomplishments in the coaching, and also in your playing career.
My playing career, like I said, I started off 4 years at Redford, shooting guard.
Wait, so you went to Redford?
Yeah, went to Redford too.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm a Red Dog.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
Played for Coach Mack.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
played for Coach. That's why it was so easy to come back and help him coach.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I played for Coach Mack all 4 years. Wasn't that good my ninth grade year, but as the years went, this got better and better. My senior year, ended up playing for the city championship at Cobo against Winfred Walton and Persian and Doughboys. They got us, you know what I'm saying? But coming from where I was at my ninth grade to my senior year, Coach Mack did build a program over there. You know what I'm saying? Then next year, I was going, of course, in college, then going to the state championship. So Coach Mack did a heck of a job, building that program until I took over, you know what I'm saying? So big up respect to him, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Played JUCO ball, like a JUCO All-American California. Came back home, played at Concordia, all conference in that NAIA ball and Wolverine Hoosier Conference. And then started coaching, man. Was blessed, man, for got into coaching. I lost in the JV championship as a head coach. When I took over for varsity at Redford, won the city championship. Got
Second year?
That was my first year as a head coach.
Wow.
Won the city championship with Manny Harris. Now that was Manny's second year. Then it went off winning again. So Manny won 3 in a row. I was head coach for 2. Yeah. We lost to Draymond and Green.
So you took over a good program then.
Yeah. So we lost to Draymond Green in the state championship his senior year, and then Redford closed in 07. And I've been here at Ford ever since.
Wow.
Yeah. So here at Ford, I had some great teams here at Ford. Back-to-back Final Four, 2015, 2016. Lost in the state championship 2015. Graduated 3 guys and took the whole team back and won it. Yeah, took the whole team back and won it. Yeah. So I had James Towns on that team. James Towns was a hell of a player, man. He was tough as nails.
Bucket getter.
Yeah, neighborhood guy.
Okay.
Neighborhood guy. Yeah, from the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Whole team was for real. So.
Nobody ain't really doing that like that.
Yeah. So every program I had, well, I only had 2 programs. Only team I had, was always
21 years, 2 programs. 24 years, 2 programs.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, every team I had was always built from the ground up. You know what I'm saying? I always tell guys I build players. I never get the high glitter guys that's always, everybody want them and everybody going after them. I get the guys that want to come play for me, and I build them up and make a good player out of them. Yeah. I can count on one hand how many down you haven't had for real. Yeah.
So can I ask you a question? Why is that the case? Why do you, Coach Manny Harris is so respected, did your thing at Redford, doing your thing at Henry Ford when you have the opportunity of players to be able to do it, and you still do your thing even though you don't? Why don't you get the glitz and glam of the players?
That's a great question. I don't know. Maybe because the old school I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm a firm but fair guy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you what you need to hear all the time, not what you want to hear. Sometimes the generation they want to, always get, smooth on the back all the time and pound on the back, whatever. I'm gonna still do that. Don't get me wrong, but I'm gonna make you accountable. I'm gonna make you understand that nothing is given out hard work, dedication, accountability. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the generation don't want to hear all that. You know what I'm saying? Coming where we came from, the village raised, everybody spoke the same language. Nowadays, man, you got, people over here, telling kids this, or people are telling kids that, or whatever the case may be. Sometimes that tough disciplinary coach don't get it like they used to. You know what I'm saying? Everybody want the easy way out nowadays, man. But nothing in life is easy. Nothing in life is easy. I tell people all the time, man, it's so gratifying when you work for something and you achieve it.
Yeah. I think that's respected too, because it's like playing a 2K on easy mode. If you play 2K on easy mode, you win. Like nobody care about that. If you ain't playing no Hall of Fame, it don't really matter.
And then if you lose, you cut the game off.
Come on
You
now.
said it.
Come on now.
Life, you can't do that in life.
Come on
You know
now.
what I'm saying? Yeah.
So I think what's hard was what you build over hard work is respected over the easy route.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So coach. Okay, so if I was to walk into your practice right now and I asked your players to describe you in one word, what would they say?
That's a great question. I guess the depends on over the years what team I had. So now I got a team that's a bunch of young guys, incoming freshmen, sophomores. I have a real young team. They probably say I'm a tough guy, tough coach. You know what I'm saying? I'm accountable coach. I always want the best for my players. I guess it depends on the team I have. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Well, like go off increments, like your first 5 years. What they say, your first like first 5 years, because I know how it is being a new coach. Being a new coach, you came in, you look young, you like almost you're not one of the players because you've been to college and you always, but you look like one of the players as far as in how you look. You look very young and you're not. Because sometimes the older coaches sometimes get more respect. Yeah. How was it your first 5 years? What would they say your first 5 years, and what would they say today as far as in some of your players? What would they say?
My first 5 years, if you was around, they know how serious I was about my craft. One thing my father always taught me: once you get into something, finish it and be about your business. If you, like I say, you want something in life, you got to work hard for it and achieve that. So I wanted to be a great coach. I wanted to be one of the coaches to be respected. So I didn't take anything for granted, even when I was younger. Like I started out, I was 24 years old. You know what I'm saying? And guys like, Manny and was 15, 16. You know what I'm saying? Neighborhood guys like myself. So you know how tough that could be. But
and then guys like Manny who had had all the glitz and glam.
Yeah, he did. You know what I'm saying? But just learning those non-negotiables from Coach Mack, learning what a program has to be ran, and I didn't waver from it. You know what I'm saying? If I had to discipline somebody, I disciplined them.
Even when you was young, that's harder when you was young.
Yeah. And I mean, it was some tough times. I had to do some tough things to my team because they did something the school wasn't supposed to do, whatever the case may be, and then discipline. No matter who you are. You know what I'm saying? But me and those guys, we laugh, we joke about the old times, and they fathers now, and they doing their own thing in coaching and training now, and that's the future. That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? So they say I was serious about my craft, and I was still playing, so I was playing against them guys too. So they saw what I was saying, that I still could do the things I'm talking about. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
always good.
Right. So
they say you're serious. Why?
Say it again.
They'll say you were serious. Why?
Like I said, I'm serious about I wanted to be a good coach. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, I give Coach Mack the most respect. You know what I'm saying? From, like I said, when I came in the 9th grade, we were terrible. Like I say, won one game. I'm starting as a freshman, new program, things like that. To my senior year, leaving out, playing for the city championship. You know what I'm saying? Just how the program turned around. I saw the dedication, accountability put in us those 3 years, well 4 years rather, and just understanding the grind. You know what I'm saying? I love the game. The game is so pure. I love it, man. To this day, I watch old film and old NBA game, whatever case, man, I just love it regardless. So seeing him understand how he put it in, I want to do the same thing for my program. So once I got that, I never looked back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you say your kids in your first quarter of your first quarter of your college career, and so what would they say? They would say you were serious. What would they say now?
Probably the same. You know what I'm saying? One thing
but
about.
I'm sure like you're not. You're way more mature. You're a seasoned coach than you are a beginner coach. Then into now.
Yeah. One thing about me, I don't think I changed that much. I probably adapted to the youth, but once again, my philosophy and morals in my program never changed. But you have to adapt to different times of the youth because kids are different. Parents are different, society is different. So you have to adapt. To those things to keep your program afloat and to keep things relevant, whatever. But as far as my non-negotiables, like you said, me being a seasoned coach now, maybe that's changed. Understanding kids better and knowing what to do, what not to do, what to say, what to say at certain times. Back then, me being young, being fiery, first thing come off my chest, it was off my chest, you know what I'm saying? But once again, kids could take that back then. Now you really got to understand what you say, do, whatever case may be, because society's just different. Society's very sensitive now, you know what I'm saying? And it's bad, you know what I'm saying? But once again, I guess for me being in one spot so long, I kind of get away with it, still being me. Yeah.
Give me an example. How were you? Give me an example. How were you? Give me something that happened with one of your players back then that you can say to players that you may not can say now. And you can try to be politically correct the best way you can.
Oh, okay. I know this PG-13.
Yeah, I mean it is, but at the same time, I don't care. Keep it real.
I do, man.
No, do what you gotta do for your
image is everything nowadays.
No, for sure.
Man. You gotta watch what you say and do nowadays.
For sure.
Man.
If you don't want to answer, we can keep going. But if you want to, you can answer the best way you can.
I mean, the way you discipline kids, far as I won't say punish, but why you discipline
I got
kids.
I got the wood. I'm gonna say that right now. I got the wood. When I was at Kettering High School, I got the wood.
We all did. That was our generation. You know what I'm saying? And I think my first couple of years I still was giving wood too.
Okay.
To guys, you know what I'm saying? But times change, society's changed. You can't get wood no more.
Can't get no wood no more.
You can't get wood no more. Them long gone, man. You know what I'm saying? You better whoop your kids nowadays, man. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, it's just different. You know what I'm saying?
Because you was giving out wood, I'm like it's be like you get it. People that got a C or a D or F. Oh no,
especially Fs.
Oh no, you getting that
wood.
For
me back in the day, Fs got you too. You know what I'm saying? Anything getting in trouble in school and maybe get suspended or whatever case may be, definitely getting 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely getting that wood back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But you said nowadays, no.
Even in grade school, I think we was the last generation getting wood.
I got the wood in middle school and in the high school.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So we was the last generation to get the wood.
Oh my God. But that's crazy. You say you can't even think about giving the wood today.
Nah, not at all.
That's crazy. So, Coach, your coaching style. Who was your favorite NBA coach? Favorite NBA player growing up?
Wow. My favorite NBA player growing up was Isaiah Thomas, Detroit Pistons.
Why?
Just leadership. His toughness, man. He just, the way he ran that team, man. The bad boy, he was the bad boy. You know what I'm saying? He was the smallest guy on the team, but most respected guy on the team, man. He had a heart of a lion. You know what I'm saying? He'll fight you, he'll bite your ankles off if you have to, just to win. You know what I'm saying? But he, just remember that one game when he twisted his ankle. In the finals against LA, you know what I'm saying? Hobbling down the floor.
Didn't leave.
Didn't even leave. Didn't go get no shot in the ankles, no cortisone shot, none of that. Got some taped it up, and had one of the best quarters ever in his life, in the finals. You know what I'm saying? Man, you don't make players like that no more, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
yes, Isaiah Thomas for sure. I'm just a hometown guy. Yes, I am.
Okay. So who was some of your NBA, some of those, who do you think your coaching style is like, either in the NBA or in college? Because you've been to different colleges. I know you were just telling me off camera that you go to Alabama NATO's to be able to soak up. You got BCAM, you got lots of these things. But who are some of these guys that you have seen that kind of mirrors Coach Flowers' coaching style? You got some guys that's quiet, A-Dub. I'm looking at A-Dub. He kind of remember like Phil Jackson. Just don't say a lot of things. And certain guys are certain ways. Who are you like?
Wow.
Or who is like you?
I never asked that question before, man. I look at so many coaches, you know what I'm saying? I guess I'm always studying the game. I'm always, going to coaches clinics. I used to go to the Nike coaches clinic a lot in Cleveland. I always, broaden my basketball plethora of knowledge, man, by going to learn these coaches clinics all the time. But I should like Tubby Smith. Back in the day, Tubby Smith was a great coach. The Izzos, and I like the Amaker when he was at Michigan. I did. Just you get so much knowledge from different coaches, man. That's why I love going to coaches clinic because you always learning. If you stop learning, you're dead.
Woo.
You know what I'm saying? You're always learning, man.
I like that. That's a quote of the day.
Yeah, stop learning, you're dead. So I'm always trying to, get new ideas, new things. I've been having small teams lately, so I've been watching coaches that play a lot of small ball, like Shaka Smart and all that. But as far as just one coach that implement, I don't know. I don't think I have one. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure. So now, who are some of those high school matchups, or some of those high school some of the high school teams that this, because like how I feel it is, the coach implements and put their personality over their team, and with their play, you can see the type of coach that you're dealing with. No matter if they're good or I mean, of course, if they're got better players, they'll be better. But that coach will implement their style, their inner into their team. So who are some of those guys that you think, or some of those high school matchups that you think, guys, bring your shit, strap your boots up. This finna be one of those guys. I know how this team play. I know this coach. I've been doing this for 24 years. He finna bring this shit.
Yeah, man.
Or some of those coaches.
It's a few. You know what I'm saying? I think G Ward, the King teams, man. All go rebound hard. Y'all's gonna play that good half court defense on you. Just a tough nosed team, man. Well coached, man. Them guys always gonna be well coached and play tough all the time. It's over the years and battles we had with each other. He done won some, I done won some. For years. You know what I'm saying? And it's my brother, man, from the neighborhood, from the same neighborhood.
Oh, bro. Oh,
yeah,
wow.
From the neighborhood, right around the corner from each other.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm on Sussex, he on Wickham.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
now y'all with the same AU program. Y'all sons done grew up together.
Yeah, that's
cool.
family. You know what I'm saying?
Good. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Of course, Waddell Henry, man. When Waddell was at Persian, my better teams here at Henry Ford. Them was some fun years, man. Just always battling. He pressing, I'm pressing. He talking down the sideline, I'm talking down the sideline. Them was just hilarious. That's my guy, man. To see him win them 2 state back-to-back these last couple of years, man, I'm proud of him. You know what I'm saying? Because people know how hard it is to win the state championship. It's tough, man. And to win back-to-back, that's impressive. You know what I'm saying? It's impressive. We got Steve Hall, Pierre Brooks. But a guy that's not in our league that's always I respected and tough to play against, man, Keith Gott, Muskegon. Yeah, Keith Gott, man, he just to see what he have up there in Muskegon, what he been doing for all those years, man, it's very impressive. Tough guy, man. Tough teams I always have. Yep.
Okay. So take us back. Where did you grow up? And what was life like for you as a kid?
Grew up on Puritan and Sussex. Yeah, I went to Coleman Young and Cerveny Middle School. Didn't go to Cooley, which is really 3 blocks away. Some of my good friends live on the same block. All of them went to Cooley.
Choosing rap over Cooley is like fighting words.
Oh, it was, man. It was, man. Our whole block has had good guards. Like I said, myself. You had Brian Ponder on the next block. You had, like I said, G Ward around the corner. You had,
y'all around the same age, you and G Ward?
No, G Ward a few years older than me.
Okay.
A few years older than me. You had Mike Gardner around the corner, the point guard that played with Willie Green at Cooley. Yeah. You had Eric Detman, point guard at Cass. You know what I'm saying? Our neighborhood
just... They too stacked. I'm out of here.
Yeah, that's all in a 1 block radius from each other. They're all in the same neighborhood. You know what I'm saying?
God.
So, so growing up in that environment, just hoopers and just, talent, every day, man, in my backyard or at the park or whatever case may be, we just had to bring it. From game of 21 to 2-on-2 to 5-on-5, it was basketball played every day, all day.
Was that like you said, like was that like elementary, middle school? Because sometimes elementary, like the games are starting, people are starting at kindergarten now. So when were you, like Was y'all neighborhood always like that? Was it like that elementary, middle school? Like,
Yeah, it was all born and raised over there.
Everybody.
Everybody born and
Wow.
raised over there. Yeah. So everybody a few years apart from each other, but everybody play against each other. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, so I asked every coach too, and like a lot of them say that this is dead and gone. So were y'all like hooping outside? Were y'all like hooping were y'all going to taking y'all 5 or whatever and going to go to over to wherever somewhere else is going to go play?
So my backyard, we got 2-on-2 in my backyard, but my dad ended up paving the backyard like middle school. So he ended up getting like 4-on-4 in the backyard. So we had some good runs back there. That block come this block, whatever the case may be.
Came to your house?
Yeah, always stayed in the backyard.
Yeah.
We ain't had a range in the front yard, like in the street, further away. No, in the backyard on the pole, man. Chain nets and all that.
Yeah, I love the chain.
So then we got older, man. We started going down to Kelly Park. Kelly Park is on Oakfield and Puritan. That's right past Greenfield. So I riding our bikes down there. So down there you got Voshan and all them guys down there, Big Daniel Light and all them guys, man. So that park was just big time ballers, man. Big time. Yeah.
So
Mario Montgomery, remember Mario Montgomery?
I don't remember.
Oh man, that's a mythical hood legend. Probably one of the best guards ever played against, man.
Oh my God.
Ask about him.
I mean, I definitely am.
Ask about him.
I am.
Mario, man, down at Pal, 13 to Bobian, right? You walk up them stairs, man, legendary stairs in Pal, man. Mario had his picture on that wall all our childhood career. You know what I'm saying?
And like he was your age.
All right, same age.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he played that Mumford.
That's a legend.
He played that Mumford.
That's a legend.
Yeah, so you talking about from little kid all the way to high school, just his picture on the wall down at Pal. You know what I'm saying?
He was feeling himself
yeah,
for
man.
sure.
No, but he could play though.
Okay, okay.
Man, I'll tell you a story about him. One summer at Kelly Park, he broke his dominant hand. Had a cast on it. So he had a left hand the whole summer, killing everybody with his left hand. People trying to trap him, double team. You know, back in the day, people holding, grabbing, because it's a park. You know what I'm saying? Didn't phase him at all. He was scoring, meeting the trap, diamond, or whatever, with a broken arm, man, with a cast. Can't make this up.
With his offhand.
It was offhand, left hand.
Wow.
Bad boy, man.
That sounds like a bad boy.
Bad
oh my
boy,
God.
Man. Mario Montgomery.
Was he shooting with his left hand too?
Everything.
Wow.
Yeah, everything.
Wow.
6 feet.
Oh my God. My height doing that.
Yeah.
That's wild. That's impressive.
Yeah.
So I mean, so you said how was it growing up? As far as in, you said y'all was playing at the parks. Is that over? Like, is people gonna still play at the parks now? I mean, like, why aren't people playing at the parks if they're parks?
I don't think it's over, but I don't think it ever get back to how we played at the park. Well, you know, park is where you got your name. You know, you got your notoriety. You know what I'm saying? Even you starting out young, you one of your necks, you might get your necks taken by some older guys, you know what I'm saying? You there all day, you know what I'm saying? But you're on the court, you better get your earning and you better keep it, like get your name.
Or else you go off and you don't want to sit there waiting on 4 or 5 minutes.
You don't. But as far as seeing that, I don't think you will see it no more, man, because this generation all about training now.
Or controlled runs.
Control run, things like that, you know what I'm saying?
Private runs.
Yeah, you know, and just playing against some older guys at the park, playing against them seasoned guys, you want to call it, man. That's how that was our training back in the day. Don't get me wrong, I do a little training myself now because I got to adapt with the times.
But you're great,
you know
but you're definitely great with the training, that's for sure.
I appreciate it, man. But you know, growing up, playing 5-on-5, playing against that older guy, waiting your turn, you know, being accountable of your necks and things like that. You know, you got to.
No, I had necks.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You had to be. Or you waiting 5 more games, you know what I'm saying?
Somebody gonna kind of come in and say, no, I had
come on,
necks,
man. Come on. Knowing to get down here at 5 o'clock and the run gonna start at 5. You know what I'm saying? Them days you gotta be mentally tough for that, man. You know what I'm saying? Gotta watch your bike over here. Your bike might get stolen. You know what I'm saying? You hooping, watching your bike. You worried about getting fouled, going to the rack. You all type of stuff worried about. That park made you a man, man. It just did. But I don't think it's gonna get back to that no more.
But like kids are smarter too nowadays. Like, you know how it is back in the day, like you said, it's more people are thinking about. I mean, like people, we don't got a lot of money now. So, like, you know how LeBron and them used to play. Like, like I don't know, man. Like outside will probably hurt you. You know, playing outside will probably hurt you more than playing outside. We all know growing up that, you know, the word is playing on the asphalt and playing on that ground messes up your knees.
Do you think it did?
I don't know. I'm just saying that's the word.
Man.
You know, that's what they say. They say that you shouldn't do that because it messes up your legs.
That was a myth back in the day. You know, people playing the part.
I know.
The rucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Still,
you know,
yeah.
the old school ABCD camp started at the park.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So playing outside it's made you tough.
I think so.
You knew how to fall.
Yeah. Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was a shooter. So you could shoot in them elements, the wind,
Mm-hmm.
you know, the big depth perception background. You're shooting at basically a street or somebody's house and go in the gym shooting the wall. So the depth perception is real slim in the gym. You can shoot outside, you can shoot with the best of them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The double rims. You know what I'm saying? Playing outside made you a baller, man.
No,
it did.
No,
it
definitely did.
Yeah.
Definitely did. So, who or what first introduced you to basketball?
My dad. Yeah, my dad, my best friend, man. Rest his soul, man. He passed December 18, 2020. So 5 years this year coming up, man. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? From watching the Pistons, you know, going outside playing, like I say, going down to PAL, playing 13 to Bovian. I remember playing at PAL, man. You had to be in the draft to get on the team. Yeah, so my PAL team was me, Tractor Trailer, Ed Novell, you know, Jason Davis, Deuce Dad. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's why y'all so tight.
Yeah, it's my PAL team.
Yeah.
I've been knowing him since we were 6, 7 years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, playing for Larry Harris.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So just my dad, you know, get me around the game at a young age, man. I love it. Yeah.
How young were you?
Whew. If I could remember, 5 maybe. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I can't remember, but I know I was young.
Okay.
Real young. Like I said, I started playing PAL 6 and 7. So it had to be a few years before that, whatever case may be.
Okay.
Yeah.
So was it like you said, like, you know, like you said it was different training like back in the day? What do you do? You said, son, I'm just supporting you. Go do this. Like were there talks with you guys? You know how it is with dad and father and son sometimes. Where you're pushing your son and you're doing this. Like, how was that? Like, was it times where he was pushing you too hard, or how was that? I mean, or I know he was hard. As a father, you have to be hard on your son to an extent. So I know he was doing that, but that's just what I think.
He always pushing you to compete. You know what I'm saying? So that at an early age, how to compete. You know, work hard. You know what I'm saying? That was his main thing. Coming from the country, he's from Alabama. You know what I'm saying? All they do know how to work hard. You know what I'm saying? So
Come on now.
So when I started playing, especially when I really got decent in my younger years, I just wanted to be better or on the same level with those guys that supposed to have been over me. So him pushing me, I happened to push myself. You know, like I said, playing outside in the backyard or down the street or going to the park or even in high school seeing this guy supposed to be this name, whatever case it be, I'm going to go work myself. You know what I'm saying? My dad had to tell me because I didn't want to be embarrassed or not looked upon, not picked, whatever case may be, because it's not a good feeling. You know what I'm saying? I never wanted that feeling whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? So I never settled for being second place or behind, whatever case, because I wanted to be the best, even. So I guess pushing myself, that's the question you want to ask?
No, but I'm just saying, like, you know how it is, like, I mean, basically what you're saying is your daddy started you, is holding you accountable at an early age to the point to where it's now you got this now because I installed that in you. I installed it in you now. I'm happy now because now you get it and now you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I see. I mean, that's what I hear.
And then back in the day, man, sports is everything. It's one of the main distractions. One of the cell phones, video games, the internet, and all that type of stuff. So either playing football outside, sideline tackle, you got your 10 guys, because it's block 10 guys playing baseball at the park, play basketball. It was just sports. I don't care if it's running bases. I don't care if it was acting like you WWF outside and playing
outside
wrestling. You know what I'm saying? You playing outside.
Your mom had to call you outside. She didn't got to tell you to go outside.
Yeah, man. Man, you in the house. Why you in the house? You know what I'm saying? You in or you out? What's time on my door? You know what I'm saying? You didn't want to be in because you got to do everything outside. You know what I'm saying? So them was the days, man. Just being outside playing, man, competing. There's always somebody better than you. There's always a measuring stick. You know what I'm saying? So just understand that measuring stick, want to be up to the measuring stick, is just going to be better all the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, when you were young, did you have a coach or a mentor who left a big impression on you?
Yeah, Coach Mack, Coach
Mm.
McDowell. Yeah, Coach McDowell, and really Coach Larry Harris too. Like I'm saying, Larry Harris was my first coach.
That's Pal, and
It's
then
Pal.
that's Pal, and
It's
that's
Pal.
a high school.
High school. Yeah, Larry was my first coach, man. Our motto with Larry was 1, 2, 3, shoot, shoot, shoot.
Mm.
That was our motto. We go
Back in the day?
They go on our huddle, everybody 1, 2, 3 team, whatever the case may be. I was 1, 2, 3, shoot, shoot, shoot. 1, 2, 3, shoot, shoot, shoot.
Oh, that's
And we
crazy.
got them up. We got them up, man.
Sound like it.
It was fun, man. Track was always the biggest guy, so getting them rebounds, outletting, pushing the
Oh,
ball,
yeah.
shooting and scoring, and
Oh, yeah.
dumbing it down to him. We had fun, man. We
It
had
seemed
fun.
like a fun. You said like
we got him up.
Was
And-
Jason pretty tall back in the day?
yeah, you say,
wow.
Mike. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah. So it was just one of those teams, man. Everybody loved playing with each other and playing for each other.
Mm.
All the parents got along.
Mm.
It was just a great time. It was,
Mm.
So my experience with basketball at an early age was very great.
Mm.
Yeah, so that's what helps me mold me the person I am now.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
So, that's good too. Then you end up playing for that coach. Take it over for him. Oh my God. Then you got friends to this day that you still start off with. That's great.
Yeah.
So, what did hard work mean to you back then compared to what it means now?
It means the same. It means, just accountability, dedication, understanding your craft. It ain't got to be about sports. It could be about family now. It could be about, daily living, your career, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? Hard work is what you put in, what you get out of it.
Mm.
If you don't put the work in, you don't get nothing out of it. You know what I'm saying? It's about, just understanding what your net worth, what you want. It goes from studying the game, like I said, going to coaches clinics and things like that. It's putting the work in mentally. You know what I'm saying? To learn more, to help the new generation understand you. With your wife, with your family, just spending the time and, just putting that work in. You don't do it, you get nothing out of it.
Come on now. Okay. So, walk us through your own playing career. What was your style like on the court?
One of my favorite players growing up in high school was Lawrence Moulton. Lawrence Moulton just passed too at Syracuse. Just passed.
Sorry to hear about that.
I wore high socks because of him. Them long socks at the knees.
Uh-huh.
Man, one of my favorite players. Man, he was a tall scoring point guard. He could score the ball. That's how I was. You know what I'm saying? I could handle it. I could shoot it. I wasn't as fast as everybody, but I could play. You know what I'm saying? So watching him and emulating him, I just love how he played. The commentators just call him Poetry in Motion. That was his name, Lawrence Moulton,
Oh,
Poetry
wow.
in Motion.
Wow,
Yeah,
Lawrence
Syracuse.
Moulton, okay.
Yeah, I play at Syracuse with DC now.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So one of my favorite guys growing up.
So
you know.
so was you a shooter? Were you a shooter? Were you were you a shooter like him, or like you say you was a point guard and shooter?
I was a scoring point guard. Put it like that. Just scoring point
Like
guard.
Monte Ellis or like Stephen Curry? I'm just naming some starting point guards. Vinny Johnson. I don't want to go too old, but like what? Like what type of? Was you Jason Terry?
I mean,
I'm just naming some
Jet,
sporting.
I mean,
I'm just naming some sporting.
the Jet was very. I wasn't as quick as the Jet. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I had decent shiftiness. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's a great question, man. I don't know. I never really patted my. Like I say, Lawrence Moulton was the guy I looked up to playing, but for our NBA guys, I don't know.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I
So
can shoot the ball though.
you can shoot the ball
Yeah,
though.
I can shoot the ball. Yeah, all my peers know I can shoot the ball.
You know, but
I always tell Cam I'm a better shooter than Cam. That's my guy, Cam, man. We used to play all the time, man. Me and him used to go at it all the time,
Oh,
man.
man.
We had these league games up here at the gym, like Saturdays and Sundays or whatever. And I used to play all the time, man. And Cam could shoot the ball too, though.
Okay.
He could shoot the ball, but me and him used to go at it all the time, man.
So you was like basically you was known for being like a 3-point shooter, or just like you had the midi game on lock.
I used to move around like Rip, fast. I shoot the three. Yeah. Mid range. I can shoot the ball. I will. Yeah. I can honestly say that I can shoot the ball.
Okay. So, do you remember a moment that tested your grit as a player and as a coach?
Trusting my gut.
That tested your grit.
Testing my grit. Oh man. As a coach, playing against Persian, and it's funny we laugh at it now. Waddell we going back and forth with each other, and heated the battle in the moment. And while they were looking at this watch, I'm like, only matter of time. Only matter of time. I said, what? You mother? No. I said, man. So, I think I called timeout. He called timeout or something, man. And I got in my player's butt so bad about that because it was just one of those things. Like, come on, you touching my man and my team. Only a matter of time. Pointing at his watch. I said, okay. Yeah, so I can't remember. I pulled out. He did it a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Them good times against Waddell and them over there.
Man.
As a player,
and it's crazy you said that too, because Waddell actually spoke about that same time about how he came back with Markel Ingram and all them.
Yeah.
He said he talked about his time when they were down and they was down big.
Yeah.
Against you, and then they end up coming back in the city championship or something like that. So I don't mean to talk about your time as a player, but he talked about the same thing. It's crazy.
That was to go to the city championship. I think it was the semifinal.
He was saying something. It was crazy.
He played so many games, so many times, man. It was one of those times. Okay, so, great battles, man.
Yeah, but your time as a player, you was talking about.
As a player, I was playing JUCO ball in Cali. I was playing against Rayford Austin. Skip to Malou. Yeah, he was at Fresno City Community College. And I was at Cerro Coso Community College. Yeah, both of them Southern California. Didn't know who he was. Like I say, he didn't really get his name until I think the next summer after that, playing back home at the Rucker, the Skip and all that, the AM1 stuff, and all that. So playing against him, man, he was different type of, toughness I seen. You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't get me wrong, PSL was always tough back in the day, man, but in JUCO ball, guys don't check like that. I'm talking about he check you off the bus. You know what I'm saying? He was checking, he was scoring, he was just stronger than me. Like man, I gotta pull my shorts up. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the D. You know what I'm saying? I done played in the public school league, one of the toughest school leagues in the country. You know what I'm saying? Right, man.
I got that shit too.
Man, so we end up, like bumping heads like two deers, like boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? But he tested my grit though. You know what I'm saying? As a ball player, that was my third game in JUCO too. Yeah, third game in JUCO, man. So. Yeah.
That got you ready for the season.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, I ended up being a JUCO All-American out there.
Oh, wow. Congratulations on that. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay. So if we looked at old footage, what would we see? Would we see hustle? Would we see flash, leadership, or all three?
All three. All three. One thing I always led by example. Like I say, my father instilled all that toughness in me at a young age, so I always wanted to compete. I always wanted to be the leader on the floor. You know what I'm saying? So I always did all three. Talk in the locker room, talk on the floor, the hustle. In the beginning of my career in high school, I was kind of quiet coming in, but I kind of got out of that as it went. I got comfortable. So, but yeah, all three.
Okay. So at what point? This is great too. At what point did you know coaching was your path?
2007 state championship. Playing in that game in that atmosphere. 2006 we lost in the Final Four to Dar Tucker.
No. Even before you started coaching.
Oh, before? My bad. One question. Didn't know until I started coaching. Yeah, so I didn't know I had a passion for it, so I really got into it. Yeah, so like I said, when Mac asked me to come back and help him coach, I'm just figuring it out. You know what I'm saying? And once that game hit me, I was talking about, I really I could really do this for real, long term. You know what I'm saying? I ain't looking back. You know what I'm saying? So that was 5 years. Started off at JV, always I'm playing this in the state championship. And I'm like, man, I can really do this. The success came early and quick. Yeah.
Hey, had a dog-ass squad.
Yeah.
But how is that so good to be able? Because a lot of coaches is not dealt many hairs as far as in like a guy who's like Was didn't that team like didn't you guys play LeBron in them?
So that was Deion Harris.
Oh, okay,
That was Mr. Basketball before Manny.
Oh, okay.
Coach Mack had him.
Oh,
yeah, Coach
okay,
Mack
okay.
had him. Yeah.
Oh, so they played LeBron them the year before you came.
They played LeBron 3 years in a row. Played LeBron sophomore, junior, and senior year. Yeah, I was assistant coach on the last 2.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
The last 2. Yeah.
Okay, but I was saying like a lot of coaches is not dealt Manny Harris. Manny Harris. So like how fortunate were you to start your career off and be able to get notoriety by having those good players?
Well, once again, Manny came into high school 5'5". Manny's growing 3-4 inches every year.
Damn.
Yeah, he came.
Those genes.
Yeah, he came in as a little scrawny point guard and left out. Arguably top 10 best Michigan high school player ever. You know what I'm saying? In my eyes, you know what I'm saying? No bias to anybody, but I'm talking about high school. I ain't talking about after or whatever. I'm talking about in state of Michigan, what he did, his body of work.
Yeah.
A lot. You know what I'm saying? It's very fortunate. You know what I'm saying? Don't take it for granted. That team was very special. Had a guys that loved each other, played for each other. Understand the task of winning. You know what I'm saying? Just following the blueprint that was already set for them with the Vernon Carrs and the Deion Harrises and all them guys that played that ref before them. Just followed the blueprint. And I honestly say I started the blueprint with Mac in the city championship '96. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say that because
I started it.
You said y'all was pretty y'all wasn't that good, and then by the time you got there before y'all left, y'all start to become something, and then they continued that on. So man. You can say it. You can say it.
Yeah.
Okay. So was there a specific? Oh, you just did. Was there a specific player? Was there a specific moment or player that confirmed to you, like, yeah, this is why I coach?
James Towns. Yeah, 2016 state championship. We won it. The way he hugged me, and I had that picture on my man cave when he came across the bench and I subbed him out, get that ovation. He hugged me and he grabbed me and the tears started coming down his face. That was the moment I was like, man, this is really why I do it. A neighborhood guy, been here all 4 years, wasn't highly recruited by everybody, you know what I'm saying? He believed in me from day one, and just understanding the grind, you know what I'm saying? And that right there for sure. One of those moments.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm sure how are you as a coach? We're like fathers.
Yeah.
We're like
more than that.
Yeah. But everybody has their own father and or mother, and mine's is not. Some of them are fortunate to still be in their lives, whether they're dead and gone or whether they're in their lives or not.
Yeah.
So, what I'm saying is we're fathers to these young men outside of their own fathers.
Yeah.
So, you would seem like the hug that you got from James is kind of it's like a fatherly embrace throughout all the years that you guys were grinding. Did you guys come close like prior years?
Yeah, we became very close. James lost his father at an early age, so he didn't have his father was here. His mother was big in his life. Don't get me wrong, she was there every moment, step of the way. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we grew close every year. To this day, still close. He even came back and coached with me for a couple of years after he got done playing collegiate ball in Niagara before he started playing overseas. He came back and coached. I gave him the JV job for a couple of years as the coach on varsity, but that bond is always there. So like you say, we are more than just coaches, man. We fathers, we banks, we mentors, we pastors, we everything. You know what I'm saying? We because these kids see more of me sometimes than their own parents. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate, we don't hit the practice floor. We only got one gym till 6 o'clock in the evening. So you're talking about the kid that come in at 7:45, don't go home till 8 o'clock at night during the season.
Yeah.
It's like November all the way to March, hopefully playing in March.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
He going home to eat real quick and go to
sleep. Doing his homework here, watching film, the class, work day, all that, they putting in long hours, and the sacrifice I'm putting in for my family, long hours, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot, and I've been doing that since
24 years.
Right, you know what I'm saying? So that's the dedication people don't understand that I have for my program. You know what I'm saying? Okay. It's a lot. And it's year after year after year. So I got a great one at home that put up with that type of, and I got kids myself, you know what I'm saying? So It's a blessing though, man. It is. I don't take it for granted at all. I don't.
But how does one do you want to go to the college ranks? Did you have did you want to flirt with that? Because I mean I know you've been here for 20 years, 21 years, and I also know that you may have had other I wanted to say may have had other opportunities to be at other places, and you probably didn't go to some of those places. And like, do you want to possibly not move on, but sometimes like everything is not forever.
Yeah, everything's not forever. Everything has an end date. It does. The last few years, I kind of felt like that. And sometimes I feel like it's my calling. You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with, being a high school coach because all the lives I done touched over these years. I look back on it, man, I done touched so many lives. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't take none of that for granted, man. When these parents and people trust me with their kids, I'm gonna make sure I treat them like they're mine. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I count on one hand and people really transfer out my program or what case may be. But yes, I done had a couple opportunities. A year and a half ago, I just left Schoolcraft. I was dibbling dabbling over there for 2 years with Coach EJ. I was moonlighting.
Okay.
I was doing my stuff here, and I was going over there and helping my coach at Schoolcraft.
I didn't know that.
Just to test the waters to see how it is. Had a great experience. Coach EJ, man, brilliant coach, man, tough-minded guy. Doing it for so long. I just couldn't burn the midnight oil no more. I was killing myself. You know what I'm saying? I was doing too much.
I mean, but if you weren't doing this and you was doing
Yeah,
that, it'd have been different.
Yeah, it would have been different. It would be different. I kind of want my own, you know what I'm saying, spot if I wanted to go be a head coach somewhere on the junior college level.
Okay.
I think I deserve that. I think I've been,
Definitely do.
I think I've been doing it for a long time. I have the experience. I have the, the certifications and things like that. So. If I do choose to do it, I apply for some on my own.
I mean, because you were possibly offered other high school coaches jobs that was outside of this.
Not really.
I don't know, possibly, but because because the reality is you probably can have it depends on where your kid wants to go to school on the players you get. It's like you're a great coach. You can get some of these players. What if you were like somewhere else and you can get those players?
Yeah.
Do you think about that?
I do, man. But like I said, I done had some success here. I don't think about that like that. You know what I'm saying? Right. But once again, society's changed, parenting has changed.
Right now,
so the thought process has changed with these parents. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of these parents, they know of me but don't know me. Put it like that. You know what I'm saying? Once somebody say, Coach Flowers, and they give them the background of me, it'd be a little different. But like you say, selling myself to new parents, things like that, it's somewhat the school situation. People, frown up on the DPS, not just Henry Ford, Detroit Public Schools. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of hidden gems in Detroit Public Schools. People don't know about.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? People tend to forget about. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, to your point, you may be right. If I go somewhere else, I probably get those top 5 caliber guys, whatever case may be. But also, getting those type of kids come with headaches too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because once again, I never really had no parent problems. I never really had no situation where I got to deal with it. I hate to say it like this.
Entitled?
Yes.
I can say
yes. Yes. The type of parents. You know what I'm saying? Those parents that, they kids, the best thing since sliced bread, can't be told nothing. You know what I'm saying? I never really had a problem like that, either at ref or here. You know what I'm saying? So, how would I handle it? I don't know. So I've been in a situation. You know what I'm saying? But once again, that's why I said learning from these coaches clinics, newer young coaches, picking up on the newer young generation. You're always learning. Cause you got to adapt. You got to adapt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, this is a few more too. How does coaching compare to playing in the terms of the grind?
How does coaching
compare to playing in the terms of the grind that you got to do to do both?
It's kind of similar, because if
I mean, I know you was playing.
Yeah.
You can shoot that shot.
Yeah.
You can't have a little. Like one of your players shoot the shot like how you shot it. That's how you know you can put your effect on the game.
Yeah.
With your coaching, you can speak the terminology and talk the talk and try to push it on them, but you can't do
Yeah.
it.
Well, on both aspects, you have to put the time in. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Even if, like as coaches, you watching film on your players, you
Mm.
watching film on other teams, you implementing smaller details you see that's not effective or are effective.
Mm.
You making your practice plan geared to your team, your program that you have.
Mm.
You scheduling games compared to the type of team you have. You know what I'm saying? I know back in my day, man, I played any and everybody. You know what I'm saying? Because type of players I done had. You know what I'm saying?
And your mentality.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I still had the same mentality, but you gotta, you know, understand that you want your team to have some
Hard things and some
mental
success.
success too. Not saying things I'm scheduling are cupcake things like that, but you scheduling, teams compared to your talent, the programs you have too.
Mm-hmm.
But some teams you can't escape because they're in your league or you're gonna
Mm-hmm.
see them in the districts or whatever, what case may be. But preparing yourself as a coach, same as a player. You know what I'm saying? You ain't good at handling the ball, and coach, when you be a point guard, are you studying, different techniques how to be a point guard? Are you picking coach brain to how to run a program? Are you watching film? Are you studying college film? Are you doing the small things to help you demonstrate being the best point guard you can be? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So putting that work in as a coach, as a player, is kind of the same. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? You want this type of success.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, when you hear the phrase sweat equity, what does that mean to you?
Sweat equity. Sounds like I said that. Yeah, you sweating, you working hard, you doing everything for that grind, so you're getting the equity out of your work. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think it means.
Okay.
Am I right?
Whatever it means, whatever it means to you. Hey, whatever it means to the individual. I don't talk. Whatever it means to the individual, and it can mean a plethora of things.
It can.
So it's like to me, to me, it just means putting in hard work for over a period of time, and you just, you're gonna get out what you put in, and but you're gonna keep on working harder, even if you don't get it out, even if you don't get it back, you're still putting in that sweat equity, knowing that the equity is gonna build up.
But you're gonna get it back because you putting in work. Like I said earlier, what you put in, what you get out of it.
Mm.
You're gonna see the fruits of your labor as long as you work hard towards your goal.
Mm.
Anything in life.
Mm.
The adversity come, you gotta learn to go through that brick wall.
Mm.
You just gotta understand it's a grind.
Mm.
Nothing comes easy.
Mm.
And then you have so much more enjoyment from that when you learn something that you worked hard for. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And nothing in life is free. Nothing in life is given. You got to earn everything. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, how do you teach your players how to value hard work over shortcuts?
Consistency.
Mm.
Yeah, it's being consistent with my message and showing them what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? And I tell them all the time, man, you walk in the gym, you see nothing but banners in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The banners wasn't there in 2007
Mm.
when I first got here.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So that right there, I show them like this is what hard work is.
Mm.
Time is ours, commitment, dedication, sacrifice. That's what it is. You know what I'm saying? If you want that, you got to understand what the grind is. Like I made a jersey wall for all the players that played for me over the years that played in college and overseas, things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I say you want your jersey hung up there, man, you got to earn that.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of older guys that play here before me or whatever, and why my jersey hanging up there, whatever. I said, I'm gonna have a different wall for you guys. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. I am. You know what I'm saying? I do a lot of different things to keep the notoriety around the PSL and Troy Public Schools and Henry Ford because we are losing those kids to the suburbs, things like that. I got to make things more, the eye test, I guess. Why you want to play here and play for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I keep my gym looking the way it looks. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. But yes, consistency, showing them what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you said you just said something about. And I also talked to Steve Hall about this, and he spoke well of the PSL and said the PSL is still here. So PSL over with the Catholic League, like that's like a discussion now.
Yeah.
Because I mean, because like sometimes keep it real, like I just seen a fight the other day. I saw a fight the other day when in the Detroit youth football.
Yeah.
You know, just but you always seeing somebody fighting in the stands, and then people always point to that
Yeah.
and to say that is the reason why we're going over there to
Yeah.
where it's safe. You know, as far as in that's what they say, safe. In terms of, I mean, because I wouldn't want my son dealing with that stuff as well.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say that that's here,
Yeah.
but I am just trying to. I mean, I'm just saying that's their reasoning.
So, to be honest, man, and me being in this game for a long time, and like I said, I'm not just a coach, I'm a dean as well. Yeah, so I deal with a lot of discipline in the building.
Wear a lot of hats.
A lot of hats in the building. Stuff happens everywhere. I frown up on the situation of the media that when it happens in DPS, it's under a microscope. It's put out in broad horizon, like we just mini Saigon over it in deep trouble public schools. Like you walk in one of those buildings, it's just bombs away or something. You know what I'm saying? Iraq War Part 2 or something. You know what I'm saying? People kill
me.
Yeah, man. It's not like that. Like I said, man, DPS is a lot of hidden gems in DPS, man. It's still there. So I agree with Steve. You know, DPS is not as strong as it used to be as far as talent. It's very top heavy, but still some great basketball to be played. Still some great coaches in this league. It's still one of the meccas in DPS. I mean, in the state of Michigan. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's as bad as people think it is. You know, social media is a big platform now. People run to that before they run to 247 now. You know what I'm saying? You know, you go to Instagram and Twitter like it's 5 o'clock news or something. You know what I'm saying? So anything they put on there, people run with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's not just the case. You know, I got friends that go to West Bloomfields and, you know, the South Fields and all that type of stuff, man. Stuff goes on everywhere. It is. It is. It's about what you want as a kid, what you want as a parent, you know, what you talk about at home in your household and at your dinner table and things like that, man. And about what you want out of it as a ball player or, you know, doctor, lawyer, what you want, period. You know what I'm saying? So I frown upon that when people say that.
Okay.
I do.
I'm sorry about saying that too. I'm just
No, I mean, it's a great question. It's a great question, man.
It's out there. It's out there. I've seen it.
Yeah,
I've talked to parents. People say their reasoning for why they're picking certain schools. It's going to be for this, it's going to be for that. Then they point to the King and Cass game. They say, hey, you see the King Cass game, you know, got canceled because there's people out there fighting in the stands.
That's not why I got canceled.
I don't know. I wasn't there. I'm telling
you.
You said that you see. I see it on Instagram and Facebook, and that's what I seen.
They got canceled because people started hopping the walls and the gates. And the police wanted to shut it down because they got too packed. And the safety aspect for the crowd. That's why I got canceled.
I just seen some girls fighting.
And then when they got canceled,
then
that's when the situation started happening.
Sorry,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm misspoken, but I'm only talking about what I heard, which is probably wrong on my end.
Yeah, DBS do a hell of a job with their events, man. They staff them right. They make sure people are safe. Have the right police. You know, we have night games all across the city. Like we have night games of football, basketball. So I just don't like when people just take the media and run with it. You know what I'm saying? Because it happens everywhere. It does. You know what I'm saying? I mean, some of the best schools it happens at. You know, but when it's DPS and Detroit Public School League, big time.
I'm sorry about even adding to the magnifying, but I had to ask.
Yeah, man. And I don't like how some parents and people don't do their research before they talk.
Okay.
How they just downgrade a program, or I ain't doing this, I ain't doing that, before they even see what's really going on at that building, that school, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do your research first.
I'm with you. I probably need to do something too then. So what's one drill? There's only 3 more to be done. What's one drill or practice habit you swear by to build mental toughness?
Oh, my zigzag drills. We do that every day because my program always been a man-to-man defense, pressure up, full court, always. So every day, zigzag, disadvantage zigzag, 2-on-2 zigzag.
Explain to us what zigzag.
Zigzag.
If you want.
Zigzag drill is basically 1-on-1, baseline to baseline. Offensive guy, just working his ball handling, 3 dribble to the right, 3 dribble to the left. You can't spin, and the defender is making you turn, zigzagging you, jumping on the ball, making you turn the other way, jumping on the turn the way. And we go 3 minutes every day, up and down, handling pressure. So it's an offensive and defensive drill too. You know what I'm saying? Especially for my young guys coming in, because they don't understand. Sometimes being on a guy don't have to be, and being here is just pressure enough. You know what I'm saying? So that's teaching them the different techniques and basics.
Be on a guy sometimes, they'll probably call a foul.
Yeah, and then he might be quicker than you, or
you make it beat, so
or switcher than you, right? And that's why we do disadvantage drills, where we have a guy on the side of him, and I blow the whistle and go, and he got to run and catch up, then zigzag. So we're teaching you how to, like, say you get beat, like you said, you learn how to get off and catch back up in front of your man and still play defense in front. So we do that every day. That's non-negotiable. They know. So the first 10 minutes of practice, the kids already know what to do. I could be in my office, whatever, finishing up some practice, playing whatever the case may be, and they know stretch and warm up and, passing drill, whatever we do. They know them first 10 minutes of practice, they already know what's going on. It can be done. You know
definitely gonna mentally build them through the fact is that they gotta be able to, not foul, gotta be able to not be able to handle all the pressure, and just be able to, like you said, when you beat, some guys like to push and do all the other stuff, so it's kind of different.
Yeah.
We almost done.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you think today's generation of athletes has it harder or easier when it comes to earning success?
Easier. There are too many platforms to be seen. Back in the day, you had to go to camps and the bigger camps, or, it's just easy to be seen, to be noticed now.
I'm sorry.
You got
that glare.
And that glare probably
got
too.
Yeah. Go ahead.
But just with Instagram and Twitter and all these social media websites and all that, it's very easier to be noticed nowadays than how it was back in the day. You had one of those guys to play on the AAU team. You had one of those guys to go to them big ABCD camps, things like that. Or you had to have a good coach in the high school to team to them team camps like Eastern Michigan and Michigan State and stuff like back in the day, them team camps to be seen from different college coaches and things like that. So, yes, it's easier now than it was back in the day. Yeah.
Okay. So when your players graduate and move on, what's the number one thing you hope they carry with them from your program?
Accountability. Got to be accountable in every daily aspect of your life. That's the number one thing. I preach that all day, every day. Accountability on and off the floor. Because one day that ball gonna start bouncing one day, and and you got to be accountable to this life. You know what I'm saying? You might be a family man, might be a businessman. You might, whatever in life. You know what I'm saying? Accountability has to have it. It's on you.
It's on you. Oh my God. It's on you. Oh my God. People got to understand that nobody's going to come save you. It's about your choices. It's about the daily things that you do, and your daily choices is going to. It's not about what you talk about. It's about what you do and your choices.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Okay. So, what's next for you and your team this season?
Just getting better every day. This is the first year I played fall ball in a long time. One of the reasons why we didn't really have a summer. My schools can work on all summer. They were doing the roof over here. So the last day of school was our last day in the gym. We didn't get back in until August 18th. So June 13th to August 18th. So we was, going to different gyms, hit and miss here and there, but we didn't have a summer. We conditioned a little bit, not really have a summer for our basketball. So I had to get some type of, work in with these young guys. So I'm playing over at Tyndall right now. It's just getting better. Just getting every day's daily deposits, stacking the days. You know what I'm saying? Trying to build that team identity of what these young guys, want to achieve this year.
Yeah. Okay. So, last one. If you could leave this audience with a line about success, hard work, or just life, your own personal sweat equity motto, what would it be?
Old school saying, proper preparation prevents poor performance.
The P's.
Proper preparation prevents poor performance. You can apply that to anything in life. Gotta prepare yourself properly,
Mm-hmm.
you know, your preparation, and prevents that performance. Yeah.
I like that. I
Yeah.
like that. Well, Coach, look, I did want to say this too. I tell everybody I appreciate you for giving me your time because time is one of our greatest things that we have here. And I always say if you're saying yes to something, you're saying no to something else. So for you giving me your opportunity to be able to talk with you about your upbringing and about your coaching career, I want to say I appreciate you.
Oh, thank you.
And I also want to say thank you for just giving me your time because time is of the essence, and somebody give you your time. For you not to be thankful of that, I always think you should be thankful of anybody else's time. So thank you, and I want to say I appreciate you, and thanks.
Appreciate it.
And
Appreciate it.
guys, this is Coach Ken Flowers. This is Sweat Equity Podcast, and I want to say we out. Thank you.
Peace.